The growth rate y in pounds per month of an infant is related to the present weight x in pounds by the formula y equals cx times 21 minus x, where c is a positive constant and 0 is less than x is less than 21. At what weight does the maximum growth rate occur? Well, the function y equals cx times 21 minus x is a quadratic function. C is a constant, and if we multiply this through, we would see that we had an x squared term. And in fact, we'll have a negative coefficient of that x squared term. Notice if we do multiply this out, we're going to have y equals, we'll write this as what, 21cx minus c times x squared. And so we can see that the coefficient of the x squared term will be negative, and the parabola will open downward, giving us a maximum. That maximum will occur at the point where x is equal to h. And h is the axis of symmetry, the x-coordinate of the axis of symmetry. Well, that can be found in a couple of different ways. First, we can always write that x is equal to negative b over 2a. That's the usual formula for the axis of symmetry for a parabola. That's written in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. In this case, the value of b, which is the coefficient of the x term, is 21c. So we'd have negative 21c divided by 2 times a. Now, a is refers to the coefficient of the x squared term. In this case, we can see that that is the opposite of c. And if we simplify that, the negative signs cancel out. Dividing a negative by a negative produces a positive one. And the c's divide out to 1 as well, and so we have 21 over 2, that's 10.5. So the x-coordinate seems to be 10.5. That is the weight that would give the maximum value of y, which is the growth rate. That's what we're supposed to find. So it looks like x equals 21.5 pounds is our answer. Another way we could have seen that was to go directly to the function in its original form and set that equal to 0 to find the x-intercepts. Now if we do that, we would find 2 points that are equidistant from the axis of symmetry that we were supposed to find in order to maximize the growth rate. Well, those 2 points can be found by setting y equal to 0 and solving. So 0 equals cx times 21 minus x. By the zero product principle, that says either cx equals 0 or 21 minus x equals 0. This is easy to solve. That just says x equals 0 if we divide by c. And this, by adding x to both sides, shows that 21 is equal to x. And those are the 2 zeros of the parabola. So if this is 0 and this is 21, then the point halfway in between is half of 21. That's the 10.5. So we could average those two together to come up with our 10.5 in maybe a more direct route.